Hey everyone, welcome and thank you for joining us for our first ever Take It Home box event. I'm Ryan and I'm so pumped for what's about to happen. Before we get started, there's only one thing you need to know. This box event is designed to happen in the comfort of your own home with everybody in your family. So if you're a teenager, this is for you. You too, college students. And if you're a younger kid, get ready because we're about to have some serious fun and we need you to lead the way. Adults, buckle up. No matter who you are, we want you to know that this box event is for you too. The only way not to have fun is not to participate. The second thing you need to know is that you'll need your Take It Home box that you picked up there with you, okay? So look around. Is your box up there? Is anybody missing? If so, hit the pause button and go get them now. I'll be here. All right, let's get started. Get ready to have an incredible amount of fun with your family. This box event is all about serving. Think about all the people that serve you every day. Teachers, lunch ladies, waiters, moms, dads, mail carriers, delivery men, each of them regularly serving you in a specific way. Whether it's helping you learn to read, or giving you delicious meals, or dropping off all your mom's Amazon packages at your house. Well, today we're going to hear about a time when Jesus set the example for us when it comes to serving others. And he did it in a rather unusual way by washing his disciples' dirty, smelly, icky feet. So to get us started, we're going to play a game that's all about feet. The name of the game is Sock Toss. What's the name of the game? All right, for this one, you won't find the supplies you need in your box, but around your house. You're going to need a laundry basket and socks. Lots of socks. Clean or dirty, it doesn't matter, as long as they have a match. So go grab those things now, press pause, and then I'll explain the rest. All right, got your basket and socks? Great. Now choose 2 people to play. You'll also need 2 people to be scorekeepers. To get started, dump all the socks on one side of the room. And don't worry, those socks will make their way back to the basket real soon. Then place the basket on the other side. When I say go, players will go grab a sock, rummage through the pile to find the matching one, then roll the socks together in the shape of a ball like this, and then toss them like that into the laundry basket on the other side of the room. The player with the most socks in the basket at the end of the timer wins. Now, if you don't have scorekeepers to help you count, you'll have to keep up with that number on your own. That means everybody's on the honor system, all right? Parents, I'm looking at you. Okay, if needed, press pause now to get everyone in position for the game, and I'll wait here. Everybody ready? Great. We're putting a 1-minute timer on the clock, and this sock toss is happening in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, families, come on back over here. Who won? Okay, that was wild. Whoever won gets socks. All right, I'm just kidding. Adults, make sure that whoever won the challenge gets a special treat from your Take It Home box. And in fact, there's enough in your box for everyone to have a special treat to celebrate the fun. Well, I hope you're having a whole lot of fun so far. For our next game, we're gonna play a game called Sock Hunt. Luckily for you, you happen to have some rolled up socks right there with you, which is exactly what you need for this game. So to get started, grab one of those rolled up pairs of socks. Parents, you will hide the pair of socks somewhere in the room or in the house. You decide the boundaries while everyone else closes their eyes. No peeking. Now, once the socks are hidden, everyone else will go on the hunt to find the socks. And if your parents have used a dirty pair of socks, you might even be able to sniff them out. Now, once you've found the socks, bring them back here. Oh, and parents, if you have like really awesome sock hiding skills and everyone's having a hard time finding them, use some hot or cold hints to help them find the socks. Everyone ready? All right, it's go time. Press pause and I'll wait here. Hey, how did it go? Did you find them easily or did you need a lot of help? I bet you're all super sleuths and you found them in record time. Well, like I said earlier, this box event is all about serving. Jesus set the example for us in his life. In Matthew 20:28, Jesus said that even though he is God, he did not come to earth to be served, but to serve others. In our story today, we'll see that Jesus set the example for serving others by stooping down to serve his disciples in a very unexpected way. But before we jump into the story, I'd bet that those games we just played have worked up an appetite. So open your take-it-home box and inside you'll find a bag of popcorn. Have an adult go pop the popcorn in the microwave so you can enjoy a tasty treat while we share the story. Everyone else get comfy on the couch and press pause here until the popcorn is popped. And everyone is sitting down, ready to hear the story. And I'll see you again in just a little bit.
Stories of the Bible. Jesus washes his disciples' feet. This is Jesus,
Heyo!
who is the Son of God and the Savior of the world. While Jesus was on earth, he taught everyone about God's love. He healed many people from their sickness, performed many miracles like calming storms, and even raised people from the dead.
Wahoo!
At this time, the Jewish people were celebrating a festival called Passover that had been celebrated since the time of Moses, when God brought his people out of Egypt. So Jesus and his disciples went to Jerusalem to celebrate. Jesus had 12 men who followed him through his ministry. They were called his disciples. Jesus and his disciples gathered for one final meal together. Jesus got up from the table, took off his robe, and began to wash his disciples' feet. Jesus loved his disciples, and he knew the time was coming for him to leave them and return to heaven. When Jesus came to Peter, he said,
Wait!
"Are you going to wash my feet?" Jesus said, "You don't understand what I'm doing now, but someday you will."
No!
Peter said, "You will never wash my feet." But Jesus then told him that unless he washed his feet, he would not belong to him.
Oh, well then, okay!
Then Peter said, "Then wash my hands and head as well, not just my feet." But Jesus told him that was not necessary. He just needed to wash his feet for Peter to become clean. So Jesus finished washing their feet and said that the disciples should do to others as he had done for them. He told them to follow the example that he had set for them, to serve each other and not think of themselves as greater than any other. Then God would bless them for doing as Jesus had taught them to do.
So Jesus demonstrated to us a few important things in this story that will help us understand a lot about serving. First, we see that it doesn't matter how important or unimportant you think you are, you can serve others. Jesus was very important, the Son of God, the disciples' master and teacher, yet he served people who didn't think they were as important as him. The disciples were common people, fishermen and tax collectors, yet Jesus told them that they could go serve others too. Anyone can serve. Young or old, big or small, you can serve like Jesus. We also see that serving others doesn't have to be in big, giant ways. We can serve people in very simple ways too. Jesus simply washed their feet because they were dirty and they needed to be cleaned. Serving others doesn't have to be big things like teaching a huge crowd or feeding 5,000 people or organizing some giant community event. It can also mean things like baking cookies for a neighbor, helping an elderly person with their yard work, sharing some words of encouragement with someone who's sad, or helping someone with their homework. Things as simple as washing someone's feet. Finally, we see that Jesus expects everyone who calls themselves a Christian to follow his example by finding ways to serve others. All right, now open up your Take It Home box and pull out the Play-Doh that you'll find inside. For our next activity, you'll pass out a hunk of Play-Doh to everyone in the family and see who can sculpt their Play-Doh into the best foot or feet. Give everyone a few minutes to work and then take a vote to decide who is the master sculptor with the best feet. Then let me see it. Take a picture of your Play-Doh feet and post them on social media. Tag KidCity_Cross Creek so we can see it too. Press pause here and I'll see you when you're done. Hey, how did it go? Who won? I want pictures. Post them and tag KidCity_Cross Creek. I can't wait to see your Play-Doh creations. Well, we've had a lot of fun learning about serving, and now it's time for the part of the Take It Home box event where you get a chance to practice this faith skill as a family. That's right, you're going to serve someone right now. Don't worry, you won't need to pull out soap and water and wash your brother's stinky feet, but you will need to get back into your Take It Home box. And inside, you'll find some postcards, some addresses, some stamps, crayons, and pins, and a list of names and addresses of missionaries that our church supports all over the world. Now, these are people that you're going to serve right now. So here's the serving challenge. Look through that list of missionaries and pick one or two or all of them and write letters of encouragement to them. Older kids and parents can write messages of encouragement like, "Thank you for bringing the gospel to new people. We're praying for you. You have our support. Thanks for your work in the Lord," and more. Tell them a little bit about your family and your desire to serve them by encouraging them. Then have the younger kiddos color the card and decorate with crayons. Maybe even draw a picture of your family. And after you finish writing, decorating, and drawing, write the missionary's name and address on the postcard, stamp it, and walk out to your mailbox together to send the letter of encouragement to the missionary that you've chosen to serve. All right, you guys get to it, and I'll see you back here for one last thing after you're finished. All right, did you get those letters sent? Did you remember to put up the flag? Great. That wasn't very hard at all, and you just practiced an important faith skill that Jesus modeled for us and commanded us to do, to serve others. But this isn't just a faith skill that you do once and you check off. This is a command that needs to be obeyed over and over, practiced again and again. It's a part of the way of life for a Christ follower. And you've just seen how simple it can be to serve together as a family. So as we close our box event time together, I want to give your family one last challenge. Inside your box, you'll find a few things. Some flyers that say Family Serving Plan and a little pamphlet that says Family Serving, a little booklet of big opportunities. Our final challenge for you and your family is to plan the next way that your family will serve together. We want you to continue to find ways to serve together. So as a family, take that booklet and look through it. It's packed full of ideas on how you can serve others in our church family, in our city, and across the world. Pick one that piques your interest, and then think through how your family could accomplish that this month. And consider this too. If your family typically serves inside the walls of the church, pick a way to serve outside the walls. After you've chosen, use that family planning card to write out your plan for what, when, who, and where you'll serve. And then put it in a place where everyone can see it, like the refrigerator, to build some excitement for your next family serving opportunity. Now, we put a few extra family serving plans in your box so you can continue to make plans for even more serving opportunities over the next few months. Listen, I want to thank you and your family for joining us for this Take It Home box event. I hope that you had fun and that your efforts to follow Jesus' example to bless others by serving them will bring you great joy and obedience. So go plan your next opportunity to serve as a family, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much.